Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us again this week for the video blog. I'm joined by a special guest today. We have Katie Soulière, Ottawa public health nurse. Katie, good morning.
Hi, Matt. How are you?
Very good. Thanks for taking the time. We're both parents, so we might have kids running around. You have a 5-year-old. I have a 3.5-year-old. What a weird turn of events. If we were to go back a year, none of us could have guessed how long this would have lasted. I'm doing well today. It's been a challenging last couple of weeks. How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there. And yeah, it's been an interesting year to say the least, especially for parents. Shifting from this world to online learning. So I have a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old. So my 8-year-old is currently upstairs doing her first day back into virtual learning, which is a struggle to say the least. She's in grade 2. So the past year's been a test of the limits, but also an interesting learning experience for me as a mom and for my partner and I as well. I'm going to really mostly talk about the Facebook Parenting in Ottawa page, because that's really where parents are going to have the discussions with public health nurses like myself about what's this all about? What are we doing? How do we do it? How do we do it safely? And how can we keep our mental health in check as well? So these are some of the conversations that we have on our Facebook page every single day. And so it's Parenting in Ottawa on Facebook, Être parent en Ottawa en français pour les francophones. So we offer these services, these conversations every day in both languages. And some of the topics that we like to talk about these days, especially right now, is being a parent at home, working with your young ones at home as well. Whatever you think is wherever you set the bar at, lower it. Keeping our kids happy and safe and fed is all we can do right now. Yeah. So sometimes it's not going to look the way that you want it to look, and that's okay. These are the conversations that are real, and the expectation is just do your best.
So continue on our wellness discussion. We've just met with Ottawa Public Health. Now we're really fortunate to meet with OSEG, Lauren Epp, who is the manager of corporate partnership at OSEG. Lauren, thank you for taking the time. How are you doing today?
We're doing really well, thanks. I mean, I would say that we have the best fans in all of Canada, yes. If not the world. We have such an engaged fan base. They have stuck by us this entire time. You know, people understand that a lot of the situation is out of our direct control, and they also trust that we're going to bring people back when it's the safest time to do so. You know, we're not going to put anybody at risk, whether that's our own team or the public. And you know, meanwhile, we've been spending our time just planning for a really strong return. We're talking about some rebranding elements, some new in-game experiences, and just trying to build the hype so that when we're ready to go back, we go back big. So the idea came because we as an organization are very fortunate to have wellness series provided to us and our staff. You know, that takes place bi-weekly with meetings hosted by our CEO, Mark Gowdy, and he has pulled in all kinds of guest speakers to support us through the times. Anything from industry experts across other leads to, you know, lunchtime yoga, financial conversations. So the idea of providing wellness to the employees at OSEG during this time has been something we're incredibly fortunate to receive. But we also recognize that there's a ton of small, medium businesses out there that are so busy trying to keep their business operational that they might not have the same access to those resources. They might not have the same immediate ability to provide those resources to their staff. So the concept came from, how can we use our network? How can we use the contacts that are in our resources to put together a series of wellness topics that employers can give back to their employees, or that could be accessible by working families, entrepreneurs, stay-at-home full-time parents, teachers. You know, it's meant to be something that anybody can tune into. Every session is complimentary. And if you go to the Ottawa Board of Trade website, you'll click on their event calendar, and registration is easy through the website. It's free, and we'll see you there.